All right, next question number 4. We want to solve for A. We have -2 times -3 minus 5 equals 3 minus A. So we're just like a multi-step equation here where we need to do some simplification on this side, and then we will solve for A. Our biggest thing right now is that this A has a negative in front of it, so we'll deal with that at the end. First, let's follow our order of operations. Simplify this side of the equation. We have to do what is in parentheses first. So we have a -3 minus a 5. Now you can change that to plus a negative. So we have a negative plus a negative. So that would be -2 times -8 on this side. All right, and then we'll just bring the 3 minus a, we'll just bring that down. So, so we have a -8 times a -2, so that is going to be negative times negative is a positive 16, and then that is going to equal 3 minus a. Now what we need to do is we need to isolate the variable. So we have a positive 3 on this side, so we need to subtract 3 here, and we must do the same thing on the other side. Those will cancel out, so we'll be left with 13 equals a negative a. Most people, when they do this, they put C, 13 for the answer. They have solved and 13 equals, but it is a negative a. So let me get an eraser right quick and let's erase this so we don't confuse ourselves. So now we have got to deal with this negative a question. So what we need to do is basically this is -1 times a. So we're dividing this by -1 is what's really going on here. The quick way to remember it is when I have a negative in front of the variable, I change the sign on this side and change the sign on the other side. Let me change the marker color right quick. So to solve that, we're just going to change this to a positive, and we have to change this to a negative. And so now we have -13 equals positive a, and we are solving for a in the question. So we would answer, what a coincidence, a for the answer, -13. Now to check it, you can plug back in what you get for your answer, plug it into the equation. So we would have plugged -13 into this equation here, and what a retard there. All right, so -13 into our equation, and we would have 3 minus a negative is the same thing as plus a positive, so we would have had 16 on this side of the equation. So -2 minus 3 minus 5, or -2 times -3 minus 5, that would have been 16 equals 16. So we would have been correct.